So we talked about hydrogen peroxide, right? What's hydrogen peroxide? I'm asking anyone who knows. What is it used for?
To clean cuts.
To clean cuts, right? It's to clean cuts. What happens when you put it on a cut? It what?
It bubbles.
It bubbles. Why does it bubble? Why does it bubble?
Reacting to the oxygen.
Yes, it's cleaning the bacteria, but it's not reacting to the bacteria, right? It's reacting to the oxygen. That's why hydrogen peroxide has to be in a dark bottle. Because if it was in a bottle, like a clear bottle, or something that you could see through, it would start to denature or decompose or break down just from the sunlight. It would turn into water, okay? And then every time you opened it, it would make that sh sound because air would be coming out, right? You'd be releasing the air. So what we're going to do is a very small version, okay? So don't get overexcited. We're not flooding Mrs. Badesso's room with foam, okay? We're going to do a very small version of the catalytic decomposition of hydrogen peroxide. And the catalyst, who remembers what a catalyst is? I said it this morning, you were all paying such good attention to Eagle Vision. I'm so proud of you. What's a catalyst? It's something that speeds up a what? Speeds up a what? Brian?
Process.
A process or a reaction, okay? So the catalyst that we're gonna use is yeast, okay? Now, we've been talking about living things a lot, and we need to think about what yeast is classified as. So how would we classify yeast if we were going to classify it? Would it be bacteria? Would it be a fungus? Would it be a protist? What do we think, Gavin?
A fun guy.
A
A fun guy?
It's a fungi, similar to Mr. Snyder. But bum. Okay, good. All right. So first thing that we have to do this reaction, and it's more commonly called elephant toothpaste, right? If you've ever seen elephant toothpaste. Now, I'm going to preface again with we're doing a very small version of this. Okay, this is not going to explode in your face, hopefully. We're not flooding my room, okay? If you want to see those YouTube videos, you can certainly look them up. Okay, so the first thing they're going to do is they're going to put the yeast and the sugar inside this beaker. Okay, so yeast and sugar inside the beaker. And we're going to add to the yeast and the sugar some warm water. Okay, now yeast is a fungi. Okay, we're adding in warm water. Okay, we're going to stir it up. Why did we add the sugar? Why did we add the sugar? And it's not so that it'll taste good. Although you can bake with yeast, that's not why we add the sugar to the yeast. All living things need what?
Food.
Food,
Water.
air, water, energy, which they get from their food. But they get that from their food, right? So in this case, the yeast's food, or where it's going to get its energy to start growing, is from the sugar. Okay? Now the girls are going to add in a very little bit of dish detergent. Okay?
Like how
What?
little?
I'll tell you when to stop. Okay? Why are we adding the dish detergent? Oh! Mess.
A mess.
There we go. Stir it up again. Why are we adding in the dish detergent? Why are we adding in the dish detergent?
So it makes it bubbly.
Yes. That's just so we can see the reaction better, right? We're also going to add in a little bit of blue food coloring because even though the soap is blue, it doesn't really show that blue color, right? So we're just adding in the soap and the food coloring so that we can see the reaction a little bit better. Okay, now we're going to add in the hydrogen peroxide. Okay? Are you pointing to yourself? Okay. All right. So we're going to start with about a cup of hydrogen peroxide. Okay? And once she pours it in, we're going to look at what happens and you're going to tell me why. Pour it all in there. Pour it all in there. Pour it all in there. Oh. So what should have happened? Okay, we should have seen bubbles, right? We should have seen bubbles. Did we see any bubbles?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
We see some, right? We see some, okay? So that was this kind of yeast. This is called rapid rise instant yeast, fast acting. So what does that tell us about this yeast? It acts quickly. So when we added the sugar in the water, what happened right away? It activated. So then we're talking. What's that yeast doing?